Hi, my name is Nia. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. Today I'm going to be talking about the side of fat phobia that people don't really talk about, and I'm going to be telling 3 of my own stories that I just wanted to get off my chest or whatever, and just talk about fat phobia. I know a lot of people don't believe in fat phobia, and for me, I think there's 2 ways to be fat phobic, and the first way is, obviously having a hate for big people, and just treating them a certain way. A lot of people don't think that's fat phobic, but if you think that's not fat phobic, I feel like that's your opinion. But another thing that I feel like is fat phobia, that I feel like it can't be an opinion to just say like, oh no, this isn't fat phobia. I just feel like that is fat phobia, period. And that is when a fat person feels some type of way, like they feel sick or ill, and it's just dismissed as like, oh, you're fat, that's your issue. Or I'm not worried about that, I'm worried about you being fat. I feel like a lot of people die or is severely hurt because people ignore certain stuff and want to bring up that they're fat all the time. So all of these stories I'm going to tell are going to be about me going to the doctor and the doctor treating me a certain type of way that I feel like I shouldn't have been treated like, all because I'm fat. So this first story happened I feel like the end of 2021. I went to the doctor because I have asthma. Went to the doctor for obviously like to refill up my prescription, and the doctors, of course, they do all these tests on me or whatever, and the doctor comes back. He's a white male, by the way. He comes back with a lady who, she wasn't a full doctor yet, like she was just getting her like practicing, I guess. So she's supposed to come back and read my results, and I see him talking to her. He's whispering, but I can hear him. He's like, break up the weight. So she starts talking, and she's talking about, she's like, oh yeah, you look healthy. Like, this is good, that is good, this is fine, that is fine. And then he's just there having attitude. He's like, and then she's still talking about how I'm fine and whatnot, and then he just sets down his clipboard and he's like, you need to lose weight. And then I'm just like, yeah, I'm working on it. He's like, you need to work harder, like you really need to lose weight. And I feel like that was very odd, because she's telling me that I'm fine, and then he's like, you need to lose weight. So this next story is a lady doctor, black lady. I tell you this because I just want you to see how all these different doctors, and they're still all ignorant. So I have this lady, I go in there for, I believe, like, and then to get my inhaler and stuff again. And I go in there and she's like, girl, you need to lose weight. And I'm like, yeah, I know. And then she's like, what have you been eating? I tell her what I eat and stuff, and then I'm just actually I think I undereat. She's like, no way do you undereat, like that's just impossible, girl, like look at you, like look how you look. And then I'm just like I promise, like I undereat, and the reason why I gain weight is because I binge drink soda. Like I know exactly why I was gaining weight at the time. And then so she's telling me like, you need to lose weight, yeah. And then she's like, summertime is coming, don't you want to be pretty? And then that's, I'm just like, a doctor's purpose of telling people to lose weight is so they can be healthy, not so they can be pretty. So it's giving you just don't like big people, because doctors, they're supposed to be concerned about your weight, not your look. Like, because when I'm big or when I'm small, I'm pretty regardless. Like, she just could have said like, yeah, summer's coming. You could do some exercise. You can walk more in the summer. Like, you can get healthier in the summer. But she's just like, girl, summer's coming. You could look pretty because you're not pretty now. And so I'm telling her, like, we're off that whole conversation. I'm talking to her about acid reflux. So I took medicine for acid reflux a couple times before. I don't know if I have it or not. But I've been given medicine for acid reflux. So I'm talking about that. I tell her, sometimes I take 2 bites of my food and I get full, very full. And I'm just like, is that acid reflux? And she's like, no, sounds like your stomach is getting smaller. So I say, because how is my stomach getting smaller if I'm not under eating? And she's just like, exactly, stupid. So anyway, the other issue that I have with her, like, besides like talking about weight and stuff, I'm like kind of like, you know, looking down and talking to her. She's like, do you have depression? And I'm like, I do, but I'm looking down because I have social anxiety. It's kind of hard for me to speak right now. And she says to me, like, girl, you do not have social anxiety. And she's like, you got that purple hair on, and you know that causes people to look at you. It's not giving social anxiety. If 2 + 2 is 4, right? And 5
and
girl, you're a doctor. Like, how do you?
What the fuck is this?
Like, you know what social anxiety is. How does having purple hair relate to how I feel, like, about being anxious and talking to people? Like, I don't know. That doctor was so weird to me, but like, that's besides the point. This last story is what pissed me off. Like, pissed me clean TF off. I came to the doctor this day because I felt sick. So I get in there. First thing she says is like, hey, you need to lose weight. And then, you know, at this point, I have been on my weight loss journey for a couple years now, but I have been successful for about a year or so at this point. I lost 50 pounds, and I'm just like, yeah, I am. That's what I'm doing. And I'm just in my head, like, wondering, like, hey, can this lady see my chart and see that I lost 50 pounds? And that's not easy. And then so she pulls out her phone and she's just like, do you know so-and-so on YouTube? And I'm just like, no, I don't know them. And then she's like, they make videos about prepping food and how to lose weight and all these good exercise or whatever. And she's like, yeah, I need you to watch all these people on YouTube. And she's like, do you have a phone on you? And I'm just like, yeah, but like, ain't no service in here. I can't do nothing with it. She's like, you don't need to have service. Like, just take your phone out and screenshot these people. Write down all these people names and notes or something. And she's just like, you need to look them up and follow them because they're going to teach you how to lose weight. And then I'm just like, hey, can you see my charts and see like my records and stuff? And she's like, yeah. I'm just like, so did you not see that I lost 50 pounds? And then she's just like, yeah, but like, I just feel like you could lose more weight. And then she's like, it doesn't hurt to like, for me to recommend you people and for you to listen to these people and they can help you lose weight. And I just feel like that's rude. Losing weight is not easy. Why did you not, like, you seen my chart and seen that I lost 50 pounds and you didn't go, wow, that's amazing. Losing weight is hard. Congratulations. Like, I could recommend you some people that will show you more ways to lose weight. But instead, you looked at the chart and said, 50 pounds, like, you can do better than that. Hurry up and lose this weight. Like, do I need to show you some people? That's exactly what you did, which I don't like, because it's just like, to me, it's just like, I just sat up here and worked hard. Basically, one of my reasons was because how the doctor was treating me, and didn't even get a congratulations for them. This is, lose weight on your own time. Don't do it because somebody else told you, because they didn't really even give a crap that I lost all this weight, for real. So anyway, I dropped down these names. I leave and I feel worse for the next day. I go to the clinic. I have an ear infection and strep throat, and the issue is I went to the doctor because I was sick. How did I leave out with a recommendation of people showing me how to lose weight and not a diagnose for my strep throat and for my ear infection? This is why I say this is fat phobia, because there's people like, luckily that wasn't me, but there's people every day, big people that go to the doctor concerned about certain things, and the doctor just dismissed everything with saying like, you're fat, that's your issue. And these people end up having illnesses, cancer, all that, and just being ignored for so long, and that stuff just can't be reversed. So yeah, that's really all I had to say about how I feel about, doctors not listening to their patients and just being focused on their weight out of everything that could be possibly wrong with people. I feel like I've been discriminated against basically my whole life for being overweight. I've been told before, like, just been told, we're just growing up overweight, been told stupid stuff that I could fall down the steps and scrape my knee and be like, I need a band-aid for my knee, and then they would be like,
girl, you're just fat, like you're bruised because you're fat. Like,
I actually had a doctor say to me before I was like 10 or 11, lift up my arm and was like, there's no hair there, it's because you're fat. Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, that makes no sense to me. Or maybe I didn't hit puberty. Duh. Like, I don't know. Those are my stories, and that's just what the part about fat phobia that I don't like. Yeah, so if you have any stories, or if you have anything to add, or if you just want to say anything at all, leave a comment down, subscribe to my channel. I'll try to post more, videos and stories or whatever. Thanks for watching.
you're exciting, boy, come find me.